Hi, I'm Julia Piota. I am a life coach and board certified health and wellness coach, and I help women to create healthier relationships with themselves. So, I am on a topic of dating, and I'm going to keep this topic flowing. Today, I want to share a dating story with you, and we're going to just see where this dating story goes and what we all talk about today. So, I'm going to talk about a shitty ass dating experience that I had and give you my frustrations. So one time I went on a date with someone and we went to dinner. It went good. And then after dinner, that led to going to another bar inside a hotel, and we hung out there for a while, had some drinks, conversation. And this was actually a second date with this individual, but it was months later that I was on this date with him, because the first date that I had with him was shortly after my devastating breakup with my ex-fiance. So what I want to talk about with this date, so everything seemed to be all right, not too bad, pretty decent. I'm not going to share all the details. Things could have been better, but the one point in this date that was extremely disturbing and frustrating to me was when we were leaving. We were leaving the bar. We got into the elevator and we were going down to the first floor to leave. And on the elevator, the door closes, everything's fine, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, like literally nowhere, because my brain doesn't even know how the hell this happened, all of a sudden this guy is planted on my face making out with me. And it alarmed me. Like, my body was, freaking out. Like, what the fuck? I didn't even see him. He came out of nowhere. And thankfully, the elevator ended up stopping at the next floor. And a couple women, had gotten on, and they were like, oh, you should really get a room, kind of a thing. And I was all like, fuck you if you only know what just happened. But what I want to share about this experience is I don't care for men that are pushy, that are forceful, that are trying to speed things along in the date or get you to do things that you don't want to do because you don't fucking know who the hell they are, right? You're not comfortable. You don't even know them yet. So for me, being someone that has always been a little bit more reserved, a little bit more on the quieter side of things, I take my time in getting to know people before I'm going to open up and throw myself at them, right? So it's frustrating that there's this energy of men out there, and they tend to be attracted to empaths, right? They're just like, ooh, there's an empath. I'm gonna fucking suck this little energy up here. I'm gonna, use her for fulfillment to fill my cup. And this is typically like men that are narcissistic individuals that tend to go after empathic women. So in this situation, when this individual just, all of a sudden threw himself on me basically, and in my opinion took advantage of me, like, you never even fucking let me know that you were coming in for a kiss, it left me feeling scared. Like, I was scared, I was fucking pissed off at myself for letting it happen and not saying something, and then I just went into like this complete avoidant mode, and I was avoiding him and didn't want to see him again. And what I have to say, as far as men that do this, like, one, it's bullshit, because have you ever heard of healthy boundaries? Have you ever heard of being a kind, genuine individual that allows a woman to feel safe? So in this world that we're living in, I don't know what the hell has shifted, but when someone is throwing themselves on you, that's that forceful, pushy energy. That energy, it repels people. So if you're a man or a woman that feels the need to force themselves onto someone or to force the relationship to speed along, you feel like, you have to like convince them and do this thing and get in their head to get them to do what you want them to do, that energy will push people away and they will find you unattractive. Like, they're not attracted to that whatsoever. So obviously, clearly, I was not attracted to that energy at all. But what I don't understand is the why. So if there's anyone out there that's watching this, I want to know your why. What causes you to feel like you have to be forceful or lay on that thick pressure to try to convince someone to be able to get your way? Is there an underlying insecurity? I will tell you yes, 100%. There's absolutely an underlying insecurity. This individual that would do something such as this does not trust themselves, right? They don't feel that they're going to get the thing that they want because they don't trust and feel confident in who they are as a person. So instead of being chill, being kind, genuine, authentic, allowing space to get to know the other individual, they're like, no, what if this person doesn't really like me and they leave and I never hear from them again? What if I never get the opportunity to make out with them? I'm just gonna force this along and try to get what I want right here instead of walking away from what they might see as an opportunity. Because I think if they were to go in and to actually get that permission and maybe like make googly eyes and do the slow lean in for the kiss and have it be all romantic-y, they're like, what if it doesn't go well? Like, what if, she doesn't like the way I kiss or whatever? So it's like this distraction mode of they're going to go in and lay their lips on you without even fucking you having any idea. And it's this weird ass sneak attack that makes no one feel great. And then all of a sudden they were trying to avoid that feeling of insecurity and they're not going to be loved or accepted as a person. And it actually blew up in their face. It blew up in this guy's face, clearly. Like, I never fucking went on another date with him again. I think he's, gross, like pushy. Like, I don't like your energy. Find your confidence and your trust within yourself. Be cool, calm, collected, and authentic, and maybe someone will love and accept you for you. You need to love and accept you for you first. So, have you been in this situation before? Are you a person that is pushy and forceful? Share that with me. Why is that? What is that deep insecurity or that fear that comes up within you? And what is the story behind that fear, that insecurity that's popping up? Are you fearful you won't be accepted by that person? What is the story that's there? Share that with me. I would love to get further into these topics. And also share with me if you've been in this situation. How did you feel? How did you handle it? What do you think needs shifting and changing in the dating world so we don't have to fucking deal with these scary and uncomfortable circumstances? Leave that below. If you like today's video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. If you're in a place where you're looking to work with me one-on-one to learn more about creating a healthier relationship with yourself so you can start standing up to these assholes that do this shit, or to not even get in situations with men that would do something like this, feel free to reach out to me by clicking the link down in the description section to set up a free discovery call. I hope you have a great day today.